And it's the Suns to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The captain out there with the Prophet. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Ingram. And it's Russell in at point guard.
There's not a lot you can do, fellas, to combat Bender when he's that close to the rim. I mean, he's just too long and too good in the post.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to Russell. The shot will not fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And, you know, you think about the Lakers fan base of 16 million. This team is a national phenomenon. They're one of the most popular teams in the country in any sport. Estimated to be the second most valuable franchise in the league after the New York Knicks. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Kicks it to Warren. There's a good screen. Booker. The offensive rebound. Here's Bender. Chris pass to Bender. Count that one.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And Dragan Bender, playing professionally in Europe from his mid-teens, never intimidated. He plays with a motor and an aggression that you love to see.
And the free throw, no good. And Bender standing 7'1" with a 9'3" standing reach. He has the length to play center, but he still has to get stronger.
Well, you have to remember, he didn't turn 19 until just before the start of the season. He'll add muscle over time, but for right now, he has the mobility and skill to play forward.
Here's Bledsoe. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Shoots from 12. No good from Bledsoe. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Castle's shot's good. It's all knotted up.
Bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
They set the pick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up. And just watching Devin Booker out there, he looks so complete as a shooting guard already. You can see why this team, this Phoenix team, is so excited about his prospects going forward.
Yeah, I mean, and Booker is just a complete package, and with a lot of room to grow his game. I mean, a great shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc, and he's shown that he can be creative in finding ways to put points on the board.
And so he hits both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Matthews kicks to Russell. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you know, D'Angelo Russell, a one-and-done player out of my alma mater, the Ohio State University, came into the NBA at only 19 years old, and there were questions about his maturity. He had some friction with teammates, and the coaching staff questioned his seriousness at times. I hope he can mature and grow into being a pro quickly because he's got tremendous talent.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the big controversy for Russell, accidentally leaking personal information about his teammate, things got pretty sticky out in Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely a major misstep on the part of Russell, but he has to get right with his teammates now. And we've all done things that we regret. We'd like to have mulligans on, especially in our youth. So your hope is that he'll learn and grow from it and be able to move on. Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Bender. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
You're no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Hassel. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bledsoe with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Chris. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Russell. Out left to the wing. Ingram wide open. And again, the Lakers no good. Phoenix is gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Bender. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Lakers trail. Matthews dishes to Russell. Hassel, the pass to the Prophet. Pass to Russell. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one, good. And that ties it up.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Good on the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now here's Ingram. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Russell. Stolen by Bledsoe. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's the Prophet. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Ingram with it. Now defended by Warren, and they get it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
That free throw, no good. And Phoenix making a change here. Len's checked in. No luck that time either.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Count it, good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Passes to Hassel. The dish to Ingram. Back to Russell. To the left wing. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Not much else the D can do besides get a hand up. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots consistently.
Kept alive. Warren kicks to Len. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That free throw good from Len. Knights checked in for Devin Booker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 3. To the paint. Here's the Prophet. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The Prophet's got his second bucket of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA. First in rebounding, first in steals. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Bledsoe kicks tonight. A baseline J, and the shot is long.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Chris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. From the baseline. No good from Bledsoe. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Ingram. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. To the inside, Hassel. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So for the Suns, Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Chris. Ross comes in for Warren. And it's Barbosa in for Eric Bledsoe. And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Suns now, trailing by 4. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Here's Silk after the Suns pick up 2. To the left wing. Knight against Russell. No good with the layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think. You know, and it seemed like a while there, people just weren't sure if Brandon Knight was a 1 or a 2. I think now, though, having shown the flourishes at that off-guard spot, he's defining who he's going to be. A terrific scorer who can create for others and still has the ability to make plays. The one big question I have moving forward is, can he improve enough defensively to where now you're talking about a guy that can be one of the best players on a really good team?
The score now all even.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Lakers working the ball around now. Launches it. Here's Hassel. And Chandler sends it back. Now, Ross. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And for Knight, well, he can certainly run point in a pinch. You want him out there for his scoring, and Greg, he is free to do just that, playing off the ball.
It's just a role that I think is more suited to his game. Too many turnovers at times when he's just purely playing the point. If you look at his numbers, he is just much more effective as a shooting guard.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Goes up off the inbound. He squares up and sinks it. Mayo's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And the way Mayo measures each and every one of his shots, he's made a living off of burying these kinds of looks.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ross. So he gets them both. The Lakers trail. Outside Mayo. Here's the screen. Here's Silk, covered by Barbosa. Here's Cobb. Good on the baseline, Jay. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Plan a screen. Here's Ross. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And it's 6 points for Terrence Ross.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
LA has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Hassel. And the pass to Cobb. Banked in off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Knight, coming off a solid outing against Washington. Clock at 6. Collins grabs the miss. Knight's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Mayo with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Passes it to Cobb. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. Outside Knight to the inside. The 10-footer. Barbosa's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Silk. He's got 6. Here's the screen. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
So for the Lakers right now, Booker outside. He feeds it to Warren. There's a screen. Knight wide open. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressiveness.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by the Lakers. At the elbow, it's Warren. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Ingram. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Knight. He dishes it to Tucker. All alone. Again, the miss by Knight. Lakers leading by 6. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. Mayo's got 5 points so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
No good from Booker.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Outside Mayo. Feeds to Ingram. Pass to the Prophet. For the 3. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 9. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Phoenix.
And the one thing that jumps out at me when you look at that shot chart is just how little scoring they get from out above the free throw line extended three-point range. They've got to get more points from out high if they want to improve their offense.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Knight.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And here is Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Shot from 16. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They set the pick. A nice shot by Knight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Redding. Mayo left side. The 10-footer. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got his third rebound on the night. Booker outside. Tucker with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Hits it from three-point range. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And the Lakers have possession. Phoenix able to drain the free. And it's Ingram missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Bender throws it down.
Very impressive dunking skills there by Bender. I mean, he makes it look really simple when he's near the hoop.
Ingram dishes to Mayo. Puts up a 3 in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Over in the corner, Bender tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
and just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's the Prophet. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Bender. It's deflected, but he stays with it. A 3 from Warren. Good on the triple. Warren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Chris, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bledsoe comes in for Brandon Knight. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for O.J. Mayo. Outside, Russell. Right side, Matthews. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Boy, he's so good at creating shots in that mid-range area. D'Angelo, a difficult guy to stay close to.
And the feeling with D'Angelo Russell in Lakerland is that he has all-star potential. Very confident, a lot of swagger. He embraces the big stage, and he has tremendous offensive skills.
And, Kevin, I would agree with all of that because we watched him in college. He's a very good shooter, really good pick-and-roll player. He's got an excellent IQ for the game at the offensive end. And because of all of that, I think he can be quite dangerous as an offensive player.
Now here's Bledsoe. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Bledsoe outside. The feed to Booker. Off the screen. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Russell sets a screen for Matthews. Back to Russell. To the inside. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
Kicks it to Tucker. Booker outside. Back to Tucker. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Russell. Pulls it up. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. And it's Russell in the corner. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Chalk up 2 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Russell after Eric Bledsoe's score. In the corner, it's Ingram. No good with the triple.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Dragan Bender. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker against Matthews. Booker the pass to Chris. To the middle. A nice shot by Booker. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Matthews kicks to Russell. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Brandon Ingram.
Talk about hitting the ground running. These two have made an immediate impact with their scoring.
Making it rain for sure. Surprising to see them rack up high digits so early in their careers. Well, you just got to tip your hat to them.
There's a screen. Booker outside. Hits the front of the rim and out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Pass to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Timeout called, the Suns. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Bender. Len comes in for Chris. Terrence Ross is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Barbosa in for Devin Booker. On defense, the Lakers. Poked loose. Ross kicks to Chandler. Outside for Bledsoe. Phoenix, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Outside, Russell. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Chandler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a chance to check out the stats for the captain. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Second in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league. Quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers trail by 4. There's the pass to Cobb. Collins against Ross. Passes it to Cobb. Lakers passing it around. Here's the Prophet. 5 on the clock. Screened by Russell. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
That one falls.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Here's Russell after the Suns pick up 2. To the paint, here's the Prophet. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now here's Bledsoe. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Fires from 14. That one, no good. Nice D from Russell.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Len dishes to Barbosa. Back to Len. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Len's got 6.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 9.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Suns lead by 2.
A tremendous start for Dragan Bender. He had 13 points, 2 block shots, and 7 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
The Lakers trail. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Bender out there with Chris, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Earl Watson starts the second half with. The game now all-time. And that's now 9 points for the Prophet.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Bledsoe. Poked loose and stolen by Russell. Pass to Hassel. With some arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And Bender throws it down.
And Bender can give you points and bunches. He's very good at making defenses guess wrong, feasting on every mistake they make.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Yep, it counts.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Yeah, I think some of the players, Greg, quite honestly, are heavy leg. I mean, they don't seem to have been warmed up effectively here to start the second half.
Here's Bledsoe. He kicks it to Bender. Rebounded by the Lakers. The captain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Russell. Ingram setting a pick for Russell. Looking to end his cold spell and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Chris, and there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. The Lakers with the rebound. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Bledsoe. Top of the key, Booker. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Booker's got 8 points.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Bledsoe. Russell kicks to Matthews. A floater. Here's Hassel, 2nd chance shot, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
This has been the kind of showing from him that everyone wanted to see. He's not going out of his way to force much, but when the shot is there for him, he hasn't hesitated 1 second to pull the trigger. Just a great night from the floor for him.
He misses the free throw.
What a game we've seen here for the captain. He has 8 points and 2 steals as well.
Heights checked in for Phoenix. And the Lakers making a change here. And he's good on the second. So it's Phoenix now. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now here's Knight. He has 7. Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Knight against Russell. To the paint and stolen by Knight. Here's Bender. The Lakers with the rebound. Back to Russell. That one misses. Some solid defense from Knight. And it's Bender, top of the key. Offensive rebound. Misses in close.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
They set the screen. Down low. Tries to keep it alive. Now Warren. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Russell against Knight. The dish now to Bender. Launches it. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And that's now 18 points for Dragan Bender.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Russell passes to Matthews. From 12 feet out. Second shot opportunity. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
Getting more comfortable attacking inside is Russell. Nice job, D-Russ.
Warren dishes to Tucker. There's a good screen. Outside Knight. 6 on the shot clock. With 3, Booker. Good D by Matthews.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Snatched up. Count that bucket. He's got 9.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Russell. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Suns trail by 8. Outside Knight. Out to the right wing. Here's Bender. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Bender. Alex Len comes in for Warren. And it's Ross in for Devin Booker. And then for the Lakers, Collins comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Silks subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Feeds it to Ross. Back to Knight. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
And he makes the first.
Been a nice game for Knight. He has 8 points and 4 assists. Don't underestimate how important he's been.
And this is what we see when we talk about potential. He's tapped into it today, guys.
Knight hits them both. Here's Silk. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Here's Collins. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 6. Ross on the wing. Uncovered. Here's Tucker. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. That's good from Tucker. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Russell. There's the screen. Here's Silk, guarded by Tucker.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. Getting around 24 points per, 9 assists, and over 2.5 steals. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Good on both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Chandler with the screen on Russell. Ross in the corner. Beyond the arc. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Ross has got 13.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And when you watch Eric Bledsoe, I mean, sometimes it's mind-boggling to believe he's only 6'1". I mean, he plays several inches taller, and he's not afraid to take it at big guys. I mean, he's got that incredible wingspan, which obviously helps along with the athletic ability. But, you know, I think he's starting to show people that he can man the helm in terms of that point guard position. And the real question is going to be, can he stay healthy over the course of a season? Because the talent is unquestioned.
And here's Russell following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And thinking about Bledsoe, he's just such an explosive player for his height. Usually the dunks and the burst he provides is something, Greg, you'd expect a small forward to do.
Yeah, and there's a reason why he's known as Mini LeBron. Pound for pound, might be one of the strongest players in the league. Incredibly hard to move when he's planted.
Now here's Knight. He's got 9. It's good. Here's Russell. Here's the screen. Lakers working the ball around now. He feeds it to Collins. Lock at 6. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. Glenn, a screen. Ross kicks to Chandler. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Silk, guarded by Bledsoe.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
For the tie, no good from Ross. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Dishes it to Russell. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Hassan. Good on the shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Profits checked in for Los Angeles. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now here's Bledsoe. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe passes to Knight. High arcing shot, and it's good. 2 points. Bledsoe's got his third basket of the night right there. Lakers leading by 3. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Now the feed to Collins. Passes it to the Prophet. He dishes it to Russell. They set the pick. Pass to the Prophet. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ross. Here's Len. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And of course, the Suns, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And seeing where the Suns are, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Ingram, he's checked in for the captain. Both free throws good from Len. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bledsoe's running. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bledsoe's got 9. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
There's the screen to the middle. Here's the Prophet. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Alex Len picks one up.
That's some good play tonight for the Prophet. He has 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 41 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
The Lakers in the lead. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Glenn, a screen. Knight for 3. No good. The Suns trailing. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Matthews. Collins is out there with Ingram. Then it's the Prophet, and it's Cobb in at the 1. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
The Suns shooting 43% for the game. On the wing, Booker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's 10 points for Devin Booker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
No one covering. Collins has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. Suns trail by 5. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Glenn, a screen. Pass to Chris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Knight for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Matthews. Out left to the wing. The 17-footer. Len grabs the board. Len's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knight kicks to Len. Now the pass to Chris to tie it up. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Back to Matthews. Trying his luck deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Warren kicks to Knight. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Knight. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Warren. Bender is checked in for Len. And the Lakers also making a change. Hassel's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And that one drops.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bender.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside Matthews. And stolen by Knight. To take the lead. Here's Chris. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Suns lead by 1. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And stolen by Knight. And here comes the break. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The captain's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Collins against Warren. And it's good, 2 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Bender. Here's Chris. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here is Matthews. Passes it to Cobb. Unloads from 13. Bender with the rebound.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now, here is Knight. Bender, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Inside. Here's Hassel. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Chris. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. That's good from Chris.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Russell gets it to go.
Yes, filling it up. Russell now shooting past his typical scoring pace.
Knight for 3. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Russell passes to Hassel. Screened by Russell. Here's Collins. Buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got 11 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Back to Knight. Kicks to Warren. Matthews against Booker. There's the dish to Bender. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Bender's got 23 points.
That's the kind of confidence Bender has in himself, ready to fire as soon as he gets the ball in his hand.
And it's in there.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Well, you know, looking at the play the way I looked at it, heck, he may have been thinking about avoiding the and one, and that's why he let him get the easy deuce. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket, on time and on target.
Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Collins kicks to Matthews. Russell against Knight. 5 to shoot. Tries from 16 and too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Matthews with it, now guarded by Booker. And Matthews kicks to Russell. And there's the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Suns. The Suns leading. He kicks to Warren. Off the pick. Matthews with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the middle, here's the Prophet. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he can't get the first one.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. He's off on the second.
Kevin, it's obvious he's not a good free throw shooter. It's been borne out by what you've seen here.
Matthews against Booker. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. And 12 points for Devin Booker.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Outside Russell. Here's Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Bledsoe. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to the Prophet. Lakers passing it around. It's good.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
Here's Bledsoe. Feeds it to Bender. There's the triple. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 9 assists now tonight.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Outside Russell. Ingram setting a pick for Russell. He feeds it to Ingram. That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Phoenix leading by 4. Bledsoe outside. Dishes to Warren. That's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Warren. Outside Russell. Matthews sets a screen for Russell. Here's Ingram. Gets the bucket and the foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Yep, it counts.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
Now, here is Russell. They set the pick. Ingram at the elbow. The 11-footer. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Bledsoe. Had a hand on it. Russell kicks to Ingram to tie it up. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Ingram's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
Now here's Bledsoe. Booker outside. He tries for 3, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Ingram. D right on him to take the lead. It's deflected. Warren with the ball. Booker, right side. Bledsoe outside. The feed now to Booker. Shoots. Again, the miss by Booker. Outside Matthews. Inside, here's the Prophet. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Dragan Bender.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Bledsoe kicks to Bender to stop the run.
And just an excellent pump fake from the big man Bender, really selling the D.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Bender's one of those guys just oozing with potential. A big man who runs the floor well and uses his size down close to the basket.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
They set the pick. Here's Ingram. Off target with his 3.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville. Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth. They set the screen. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Connects! And that shot brings them to within just 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Right between the eyes.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And here is Los Angeles now. Fires the 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.